the modifications of this experimental phase program they're doing is, number one, they're talking about 2 halves, 30-minute halves. Instead of the 2 45-minute halves that we're all accustomed to, the idea is to play two half-hour parts of a pure active time. The clock will stop every time there's an infraction, change, medical assistance, or any other circumstances. It would be then 60 minutes of net time, no more strategic substitution or simulation that impact the game. So it'd be like a normal game.
Baseball needs to figure out how to do this because their games are too freaking long.
Well, baseball's not a sport; it's a game. So now you know. So how do you feel about that? Do you like the substitution pattern of, you sub, they stop the clock. This could take a long time as well.
Oh, that's true. It's just
because someone's injured, they're not going to stop the clock. That could have.
That would make it a longer game, huh?
Could.
Yeah.
But it's just purely going by time, so there'll be a countdown and still.
Maybe this will stop him from flopping, though.
At the end of the game, maybe. But what do you think? You like rule number 1? Comment, let us know. Rule number 2, lateral services charged with the foot, meaning the throw-in. So no more throw-ins. There'll be kick-ins. So it'll be similar to futsal. Yep, all by your foot. So the ball is stopped on the line, and then you put the ball down and you play the ball.
They're going to have to really enforce the ref 10.
Well, I like this. No, I would assume you have to be still 10 yards away.
Yeah.
I like this rule because no more of this flip throw and everyone backing up and getting ready to do this long throw. But then again, they're going to back up and try serve balls in. So I think for a technical team, playing the ball quickly and get on with the game is great. But then you also have that physical aspect of the teams that can't play soccer and they just survive on kicking and hoping. So you'll see a lot of set pieces from that. But it'll be interesting to see. What do you think? Ryan, do you think? Anyways, comment. Let us know.
I like watching people throw in the ball because some of them do it in a really funny way where they like totally wind up and spiral their body. I was hoping that's the way Jack was going to throw.
He could.
Sorry if I'm really quiet, by the way. I would raise the volume, but I'm not entirely sure how. I think it's this.
Yeah, we're using a new system right now. Number 3, we covered individual 3.
No.
Right? Oh, no. 3 is individual serves. This one's cool. Every time the game has to be resumed, be it a free kick, corner kick, throw-in, or goal kick, the possibility is open for the collector, executor, to go out individually. You put the ball on the grass and start driving. How much dynamics, intensity, and rhythm he could add to the game is being tested. So what they're saying is put the wherever the foul is, you put the ball down, and you start dribbling. So it's almost like rugby. You just get the ball down and start going with it.
And
it's worded
usually
weird.
They would just go back to the center and like restart from the main configuration.
No, just be a free kick. But this, you can actually stop the ball. Instead of kicking it far, you can just start dribbling. So you can take a second touch and a third touch. So on a corner kick, so you're not, in some corners they do a play where they'll touch it and kind of walk away and another player will come and sneak in. This player can literally take a touch and keep going on with it. Like kickoff, you could literally just start dribbling.
So he doesn't have to kick it into anybody.
Nope, you can just start dribbling. So I'm assuming everything's going to be a direct kick or indirect. I don't even know how that's going to work. But what the heck? Let's change it up.
I wonder if that's a choice they'd be able to make because they're not doing throw-ins anymore, if they could tap it and keep going. Individual serves, would that apply there?
Yeah, they just take a touch to themselves. They just start dribbling.
All right.
So, yeah. How do you feel about that one?
I thought these were going to be a lot worse.
Well, they're crazy. The last
different.
one I really like, but we're going to go number 4. Number 4, penalty for yellow. So if they admonish you, you go 5 minutes to the freezer to wait for the bank. As soon as a penalty time passes, you can return to the court. The red card continues to be an immediate expulsion with no chances of return.
Most of that didn't even sound like soccer terminology.
It's like ice hockey or indoor soccer. It's just more becoming like indoor soccer. So if you get a yellow, it looks like you're off for 5 minutes. So you have to play in a power play format. I'm guessing These aren't explained too well by FIFA. But if you get a yellow card, you're out. Now, these are FIFA rules that are being administered in the youth game. The youth are going to try these out first.
If they admonish you, that's what they're saying instead of if they give you a yellow card.
If they give you a yellow, that's what they considered admonish.
Admonish.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
What's the freezer?
You're out. You're out for 5 minutes. You're frozen.
It just sounded like a joke to me.
No, nope,
admonish
it's not a joke. It's a real thing.
To wait for the bank, and the bank is.
I don't know.
The end of your time.
They use weird rules or words.
The second half made mostly sense.
So I'll simplify it for you. If you get a yellow card, you're subbed off for 5 minutes and then you can return. I'm not sure if another player can return. There needs to be more research. How do you feel about that?
What is it? What was it before?
Yellow. You just get a yellow, and in some leagues and stuff, you have to sub off, but you could replace. But at the international level, you get a yellow, you can stay on. The second yellow, you get a red. But this one, you get a yellow, you're off.
Right, and this is FIFA, and FIFA applies to just the United States, right?
No, FIFA is a world governing body. They oversee all soccer.
So this is going to affect everybody.
As they test it out. We can hear Jack, I think, or Jet. Number 5, unlimited changes. As the clock slows down on changes, there will be no less of time in that sense. Each coach can make the changes they want, more options for tactical, strategic adjustments, and greater physical freshness. So I like this one. So this rule is applied for the NJCAA. Where I coach, we have unlimited subs. We can sub as many as we want, and it's a different game. We've had fans that would go watch a USL game, and it's slow, relaxed, because they have to play for 90 minutes, and then they come and watch a Phoenix College match, and it's just so fast. And they would make comments like, "This game is just so much faster." It's because we can sub like 7 at a time and just go with no penalty of like you can't come back on. We can just keep rotating. So it's kind of like indoor soccer. It seems like they don't like the game being slow and they want it to be faster. So quick restarts with your feet versus throw-ins. Sub as many as you want. You can't use it as time wasting because they'll stop the clock, so you can sub as much as you want so the game can go faster. That's what I think. What do you think? Comment. Let us know. That'd be great. And we're going to move on to FIFA. If you enjoyed that clip, you can enjoy all the clips at youtube.com/Coach Cameron Soccer to get all my content. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what's going on and when we appear online, which is typically every Sunday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hope to see you this Sunday for our next live show.